You never saw him without a ball in his hand.
Tell him one time and he's got it.
And he made throws and made plays that you just kind of look at each other as coaches and you're like, wow, you know, that's impressive.
Not a lot of people can do it the way he does.
On August 30th, just 7 weeks after arriving on campus, Baker Mayfield became the first true freshman walk-on quarterback in history to start a season opener at a BCS conference school. That day, he threw for 413 yards and 4 touchdowns while running for another. Texas Tech beat SMU 41-23.
Just every time he was in, the ball moved forward. No matter the situation, he found a way to get the ball in the end zone. And the bottom line is, no matter how it looks, if you're scoring points, you need to be on the field.
Especially in a season opener in an offense that is so predicated on the quarterback. And it speaks to the development in high school that Baker had, the coaching he had, and then just his ability to process information. And as a true freshman walk-on, starting in the Big 12 is something.
Mayfield hails from Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas, where he led the Cavaliers to a state title his junior year.
Baker comes in, and I can't remember his stat line, but he went off. Running, throwing, we had a big blowout win over our rival. I think we beat him by 4 touchdowns. He really just never looked back from there. I mean, it was his team, and when the other kid came back and was healthy, and we played him at a bunch of different areas and made our football team better, Baker went on and was a state championship quarterback that year as a junior.
Supply the Mayfield under pressure, escaping a tackler, still looking to throw and does for the end zone. Griffin Gilbert the catch and the touchdown for Lake Travis.
That season, the team went undefeated, and Mayfield threw for 45 touchdowns with only 5 interceptions. As expected, Division I scholarship offers started coming in, and then they stopped.
He just thought he should have been somewhere by the time that the middle of his junior year rolled around, and he just wasn't getting the offers at the places that he wanted.
Lake Travis struggled a bit during Mayfield's senior season, posting a 9-2 record. And once his dream school, TCU, opted for another quarterback, Mayfield was suddenly left without many options.
If we didn't get the offer and threw it to Baker, if we didn't get the offer, let's think walk-on.
He went up to Tech with the sole intention of visiting some friends and called and said, "This is where I want to go."
Mayfield chose to walk on at Texas Tech, where his former high school teammate Michael Brewer was the starting quarterback. A few months later, Brewer injured his back, and Tech was left with 2 true freshman quarterbacks.
You've got unbelievable 2 freshmen that are as good as they are, and you got to choose one. And so I think it ultimately just came down to, for our team, Davis, great player, and he's won us some games. Baker goes in and the camp, and I think moved the chains and just did some stuff outside the pocket that we needed to have done just because of some of our limitations in other areas.
After beating out fellow freshman quarterback Davis Webb, Mayfield started the first 5 games for the Red Raiders. And although a knee injury kept him out against Iowa State, he has amassed almost 1,500 yards and 8 touchdowns in a season where he was not expecting to play at all.
Baker is just doing what he's supposed to be doing. I mean, it's just, I've got to work.
He's wired different. He has special skills. In terms of what he can do, in terms of throwing, are special, unique.
He grasped it and ran with his opportunity, and you could tell the moment wasn't too big for him.